Hello children, click the subscribe button for our educational stories just for you. The Wisdom of the Wise Rabbit. Chapter 1, The City of Rabbits. Once upon a time, there was a place known as Bunnyville. This town was famous for gathering children every week to listen to the stories and teachings of a wise rabbit. This rabbit's name was Mr. Big Rabbit. Chapter 2, The Wisdom of Mr. Big Rabbit. Mr. Big Rabbit was an elderly and wise rabbit. The children of the town would gather in the town square every Friday to listen to the stories and teachings of Mr. Big Rabbit. His wisdom and experiences were an inspiration to young rabbits and humans alike. Chapter 3, Young Rabbits. There were many young rabbits hopping around the town's vicinity. One of them had a different name, and they all listened eagerly to Mr. Big Rabbit's teachings. They too would gather at the square on Fridays, eager to hear the stories of the wise rabbit. Chapter 4, The First Lesson, Courage. One day, Mr. Big Rabbit imparted the first lesson to the children. Courage is the key to success in life. Facing your fears is the first step to great adventures. Chapter 5, The Second Lesson, Honesty. The following Friday, Mr. Big Rabbit said, "Honesty is always the best policy. Your words should be true, and people should trust you." Chapter 6, The Third Lesson, Sharing. On another Friday, Mr. Big Rabbit gave the lesson, "Sharing is a sign of love. By sharing what you have with others, you can find greater happiness." Chapter 7, The Fourth Lesson, Love and Friendship. The next week, Mr. Big Rabbit shared, "Love and friendship always win. Acts of kindness between humans and rabbits are among life's greatest treasures." These are the initial chapters of the tale. If you would like the continuation or have any other requests, please let me know. Chapter 8, The Fifth Lesson, Protecting Nature. On the next Friday, Mr. Big Rabbit talked to the children about the importance of preserving nature. He said, "Nature is a part of our lives, and we should show it respect. By protecting plants and animals, we can make our world a more beautiful place." Chapter 12, A Clean World. Thanks to the teachings from the land of rabbits and the efforts of the children, the town became a cleaner place. People took better care of their surroundings and avoided polluting nature. Chapter 11, Bringing Beauty to the World. The young rabbits who carried the knowledge from the land of rabbits back to their town created flower-filled parks and initiated projects to protect nature. The town's children gained a better understanding of nature and worked to serve it better. Chapter 10, The Peace of the Rabbits. In the land of rabbits, rabbits lived in peace. They approached each other with love and respect by putting into practice the teachings they preferred. This peaceful environment also inspired the townsfolk. The Reign of Beauty. Mr. Big Rabbit and the young rabbits contributed to making the town a place filled with beauty. Through the harmony between humans and nature, everyone enjoyed a happier and more peaceful life. This was the continuation of the tale. If you would like more chapters or have any other requests, please don't hesitate to let me know. The Land of Tigers. Adjacent to the land of rabbits, there was the magically flourishing Land of Tigers. In this place, tigers, lions, and cheetahs lived freely. However, despite their strength, the kind-hearted rabbits showed them respect. Power and Goodness. Mr. Big Rabbit gave his advice to the town's children. Power isn't just physical, it resides in the heart as well. Being a good person is the key to making the world a better place. You can find true strength by embracing people and nature with love and respect. The Message of Kind-Hearted Rabbits. The kind-hearted rabbits in the land of rabbits respected tigers, lions, and cheetahs. They emphasized that this respect increased the strength not only of the powerful, but also of those with good hearts and intentions. Power and Goodness. Mr. Big Rabbit gave his advice to the town's children. Power isn't just physical, it resides in the heart as well. Being a good person is the key to making the world a better place. You can find true strength by embracing people and nature with love and respect. The Message of Kind-Hearted Rabbits. The kind-hearted rabbits in the land of rabbits respected tigers, lions, and cheetahs. They emphasized that this respect increased the strength not only of the powerful, but also of those with good hearts and intentions. The end of the tale. Thus, the wise teachings of Mr. Big Rabbit and the example of the kind-hearted rabbits inspired everyone to live together in a beautiful world. This was the happily ever after of the tale. Eternal peace. The peace between the land of rabbits, the land of tigers, and the town was eternal. Everyone continued to show respect, and they lived together in a world filled with beauty, love, and kindness. Beauty and kindness. The town was overflowing with the beauty of nature and the goodwill of its people. People had learned that beautiful and kind-hearted individuals were just as valuable as the powerful. Learning together, the town's children continued to listen to the teachings of Mr. Big Rabbit and other animals every Friday. These gatherings emphasize the importance of learning together and mutual respect. Balance of nature. The inhabitants of both lands took on the responsibility of preserving nature and maintaining balance among all living beings. This reminded the town's children and people of the beauty and delicacy of nature. Friendship and solidarity. The friendship and solidarity between the land of rabbits and the land of tigers created an atmosphere where the residents of both countries valued each other. Tigers, lions, and cheetahs learned to use their strength for good by showing respect to the rabbits. The end of the tale, and thus the teachings of Mr. Big Rabbit and the young rabbits spread throughout every corner of the town. Good-hearted humans and animals lived together, creating a world filled with beauty and love. This was the end of the tale. If you have another tale request or any other questions, please feel free to ask. Being good, not just strong. Ultimately, the town's children and adults understood the importance of being good-hearted and good people, rather than just being strong. They continued to live as good people and work together to make the world a more beautiful place. Balance of power and love. This crucial message from the land of rabbits taught that power and love were in balance. Despite certain parts of the town being controlled by tigers, lions, and cheetahs, people lived together in harmony. The goodness of rabbits. The town's children carried the teachings of the kind-hearted rabbits to their town. They learned to live among people and in harmony with nature. It was a message celebrating the beauty of coexistence. The legacy of rabbits. Mr. Big Rabbit's teachings were passed down from generation to generation. Every Friday, children and adults continued to listen to his wisdom, keeping these lessons alive. Conclusion of the tale, and thus we have reached the end of the tale. The main message of this tale is that a beautiful world is born from a heart filled with beauty, love, and kindness. Everyone can build this beautiful world together. If you have another tale request or any other questions, please feel free to ask. Being a good person. Mr. Big Rabbit's teachings encouraged people to live a life filled with beauty, love, and kindness, making themselves and the world a better place. Living as good people allowed them to savor true happiness. The power of the message. At the end of the tale, Mr. Big Rabbit delivered an important message to the children. In life, use your power not only for yourself, but also for the good of others. Being a good person is the key to true happiness. Conclusion of the tale. And thus, this is the end of the tale. The wisdom of Mr. Big Rabbit, the example set by the good-hearted rabbits, and the values people learned demonstrated the power of making the world a more beautiful place. This is the entirety of the tale. If you have another tale request or any other questions, please feel free to ask. Eternal happiness. In the end, the land of rabbits, the land of tigers, the town, and all the people enjoyed living in harmony with nature and being together in a world filled with love. They lived in eternal happiness. Chain of goodness. The town's children continued to spread their knowledge. By spreading kindness and love, they formed a chain of goodness. See you guys for another fairy tale. I pray to God that you will be an individual who respects your parents. I love you very much. Our fairy tales and stories. I wish you all to look at life from the window we opened for you. Goodbye. We would be happy as a team if you follow our channel and click the like buttons.